Good day, creative geniuses. Welcome. Welcome to my Wednesday Wisdom Window. I'm Suzanne Grace, CEO of Grace Inspire Sanctuary, where we come together once a week to have a new thought about this thing called life. Do a breath practice together, have an affirmation. You know, today is an interesting day, Wednesday, the day after an election. And I don't know about you, but I think a lot of people are feeling frustrated, disappointed, maybe happy. There's a lot of emotion right now, and it's really, really important to honor your feelings. I've talked about this before because our feelings and our emotions are important feedback for us, right? We don't want to repress or dismiss an emotion that we're feeling because it can harden into a mood that can last for a long time. So feeling a feeling all the way through means letting that feeling have its full cycle, which is 90 seconds or less, like a minute, maybe a minute, by breathing, moving, vocalizing, resting in the calmness, and then riding the next wave to its completion. I've talked about this before with you, and it's just really important to express our emotions. So you feel what you're feeling. You name it: anger, fear, frustration, sadness, upset, whatever it is. You locate it in your body. Where are you feeling it? I'm feeling it in my gut. I'm feeling it in my throat. I'm feeling it in my chest, my shoulders, wherever. And then you can describe it to yourself. I'm feeling... It feels hot, it feels tingly, it feels tight, you know. And then you acknowledge the sensation. You just acknowledge it. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. You breathe and you allow it to be. And then you can match that feeling with a sound and a movement like, whatever you want. You're frustrated, you know, let it out. It's just energy. And then you can ask it, what are you here to show me? And you do that for like a minute. You just move that emotion and that feeling out so that you can come back to your center. So I just suggest that if you're feeling upset today, that you work with that upset, right? Good morning, Susie. Welcome. So let's start with a little energy system balance. I could use that today. This opens us up to our radiant circuits. We're going to tap under our eye on the cheekbone, which is a stomach meridian. And this helps to ground and center us. So just tap under your eyes. Take a breath. Tap on your collarbones, kidney point, right under the bone there. Moves energy forward and up through the meridians to your eyes and your brain, and it helps with concentration. Also helps with coughing. And then your thymus gland, you can make a little fist, and I do this all the time in yoga, as you know. It's an immune system boost, fights disease, activates your T cells to fight infection, and supports white blood cells. So good. And then your ribs on the side, or let's do the front ribs, right underneath the breast. Just tap your rib cage. This supports metabolism in the body. And also your side ribs, you can tap there. This is good if you have a blood sugar drop in the afternoon. Just tap away. And then let's finish with our crown chakra. Just tapping lightly there, opening to some infinite possibilities today. Great. So I want to talk a little bit today about nurturing versus stimulating effects. Have you ever noticed that we have more stimulation in our lives than ever before? And we also have more stress-related diseases or illnesses. We have more conveniences and yet less time to enjoy a quiet, relaxing day. So we can look at these effects as either predominantly nurturing or stimulating, which is equivalent to the yin-yang in Eastern thinking. For example, your alarm clock rings in the morning, it's stimulating. You step into your warm slippers, that's nurturing. You have a cup of coffee, that's stimulating. You listen to the birds outside, that's nurturing. You're narrowly missed by a car as you cross the street, that's stimulating. You stand outside and notice the sun's warmth on your body, that's nurturing. You remember an unpleasant task you need to do at work, that's stimulating. And on and on and on throughout the day. You with me? So nurturing and stimulating events have different effects on two parts of our autonomic nervous system. The sympathetic part of the autonomic nervous system acts on the body to prepare it for intense activity through the release of adrenaline into the bloodstream. So stimulating events tend to activate the sympathetic nerves. The parasympathetic part governs functions such as rest, regeneration, digestion, growth, detoxification, and nurturing events tend to activate that parasympathetic nerves. So the best balance, it's said, for health and personal growth seems to be nurturing 80% of the day and stimulation about 20%. Wow. Where are you on that scale? Because most of us probably have those figures reversed, with 80% stimulating and only 20% nurturing. Something to think about, isn't it? So what does that mean in practical terms? It means that our lives are out of balance, either through circumstance or through our own choice of activity. And what are the results of the imbalance? Worry, anxiety, tension, headaches, ulcers, heart disease. Many things are the undesirable results of overstimulation or under nurturing. So think about that. 80% of the day, can I nurture myself? Wow. So the good news is it's not that hard to change. We can learn how to balance the effects of overstimulation by bringing more nurturing experiences of any transformative type into our lives. The aim of this strategy is not to escape from your surroundings and activities, but to transform your inner state so that your surroundings and activities nourish you. That's a little different idea. So often we try to change our energy state in a way that is harmful to us. If we feel hyperactive, nervous, or angry, we might have more drinks than necessary, or take a pill, or watch a lot of television, or spend a lot of money. These activities actually drain us. I know you know this. But nurturing activities, such as yoga, Tai Chi, breathing practices, quiet walks in nature, having a cup of tea, being quiet, sitting by the fire, can have a profoundly nurturing effect that helps to create or invite a complete change of state in us. From closed to receptive, from sluggish to vital, from hyper to calm, from depressed to joyful. Take a breath with that. I think that, when we get together every Wednesday, we do our breath practice, which we're going to do in a moment. That is so nurturing for the body, mind, and spirit, and emotions, right? And these nurturing activities can be done by yourself or in a guided class situation. Energy is all it is. And energy, like water, stagnates or evaporates when it is still. That's why movement, motion is so essential for our vitality. I know most of you do some kind of movement throughout the day. So think about bringing more nurturing activities into your life starting today. And I guarantee you, you will reap the benefits of a vital, healthy, joy-filled life. Right? 80% nurturing, 20% stimulating throughout the day. Wow. Start where you are. Do the best you can. It's really important, especially in times like these when it can be upsetting on the outside world. We do our practices to come back. So let's do that right now. I want to review the vagus nerve hold. Actually, two things, because I find these both very helpful when I am upset about something or disappointed or fearful, which happened when I woke up this morning and looked at the news. So one of them is the havening hold. So you hold your elbows and you just gently slide up to your shoulders and back down. So you're giving yourself a hug, basically, and you're just sliding up to your shoulders and back down. This is a beautiful mudra, movement, that helps calm the nervous system and sends a signal that you're safe right where you are and that all is well right now. And so we just breathe and do this gentle up and down motion, as fast or slow as you need. Feeling our feet on Mother Earth, we invite this grounding of the Earth's energy. Good. And then place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly if you're comfortable with that. And close your eyes from your busy thinking mind and just drop into your feeling heart right now. That place of unconditional love, peace, and harmony at the center of your being. Nurturing your heart. Grateful for all that you have. And so we're grateful for this breath today, that we can do 3 conscious yogic breaths to bring our system into balance, nurturing our body, our mind, our emotions, and our spirit, simply through breathing consciously. And imagine, if you can, that you're breathing actually from your heart center, like the heart is a big lung. And we're going to breathe in and out qualities of the heart, like kindness, care, love, appreciation, gratitude. Those are very healing, nurturing qualities. And we could use those today and throughout the week. So let's take our big conscious belly breath in. Draw the breath through the diaphragm to the heart chakra, right where your hand is. Hold the breath, breathing in gratitude, and slowly through the mouth, exhale gratitude. And again, inhale from the belly, yogic breath. Just watch the breath rise up to the heart without tensing your shoulders. And let's do appreciation for this great life, and slowly exhale. And inhale. Let's inhale nourishment for our whole being, whatever that nourishment is. And exhale and release. You can relax your hand and just stay in that quiet place for a moment. And just ask yourself, how can I nurture myself more today? What's an action I could do today to nurture my whole being? And there's a part of you that knows that answer, so just let it rise up. And then know as you step into your day that you will be reminded, oh yeah, I said I would go take a walk, or I would have a cup of tea, or I'd call a friend. Whatever that is. Nurturing. And so our affirmation today is, I commit to nurturing myself more and more. I commit to nurturing myself more and more. Let's say that together. I commit to nurturing myself more and more. And that nurturing will change its face a lot. So enjoy it. Take a deeper breath. Exhale, open your eyes, rub your hands together. Good morning, everyone. Susie and Angela, so sweet to see you. Let's tap our thymus again. Can't do that too much. So remember, as I said in the beginning, feel your feelings today. All feelings are exactly what you need to feel. Let them move through you and nurture yourself now. Let's try to get to that ratio. 80% nurturing activities, 20% stimulating during a day. And let me know how it is. I look forward to hearing from you. And pass this on if you feel like someone could benefit. It's so good to share the good news. If you're in town in Auburn, tonight is my meditation from 5 to 6 at the Briar Patch Community Room. And it'll be a really good time to ground ourselves again in breath, chanting, and movement meditation. So I hope to see you there. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.